We currently now own 3 properties at that lake. My husband's parents have retired to that lake. They had a camp that they turned into a vacation home for them. They were living in northern Massachusetts, and it was going to become their weekend getaway, and eventually it's become their retirement property. And they actually had a property next door to that they purchased, and they put on short-term rental before we even did any of this stuff. And they weren't doing it with all of the really well optimized systems that we're using, and that I'm guessing you're using. A lot of people that listen to this understand how to do it today. It was very DIY. They were on Airbnb. They were doing their own cleanings. So we were up at the lake visiting. We ended up staying there. It was probably a big family event or something, and they needed multiple places to put people. And, like my dog was there, and the floor was it was like this laminate floor where her fingernails would tap on the floor and wake us up super early in the morning. The windows faced east. There were no window coverings. It was the middle of the summer, so the sun was blazing in before 5 a.m. The bed was super uncomfortable. I felt a spring in my back. And I was like, Rory, I am not staying in this place ever again. And like, if your parents are going to keep this place and we're going to have to stay at this place, like whenever we visit, and if we have a family someday, this is where we're staying. I don't see that as super enjoyable, frankly. So, as luck would have it, during one of our walks down the street, we saw a for sale sign on a house. And it never occurred to me that I could afford a second house. But this is back in 2016. And we said, hey, we got some money for a down payment. Let's schedule an appointment. So we did. We looked at it. There was nothing wrong with the house, despite the fact that the price had been adjusted a couple times. We put in an offer that was lower than they were asking. We negotiated a little bit, and next thing you know, we own a second house.